So here I am again with another real emotional moment, I guess. These last few days have been really hard on me. After chemo, emotionally anyway, just to a point where I just feel like I can't do this anymore. It's taking a toll on my body physically and just my overall feeling of well-being in my emotional and mental state. No one told me how hard this was gonna be. I have nerve pain that's starting to happen, and it affects my whole body. I feel like little pinches in my cheeks sometimes. I've been getting a lot of headaches because I feel pain, nerve pain in the back of my neck and my head. I feel tingling numbness in my hands and my feet, in my low back. I have hip pain from whatever. I get it through the front of my legs, the back of my legs. I can't stand for very long. So it makes it really hard to work, to do what I do. I've had to limit myself at work a lot. I'm only available 3 days a week at work now. And only like 3 or 4 hours a day, if even that. So I only take like 2 to 3 clients in those 3 days. People can't book same day like they used to because I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't know if I'm even gonna make it through each of my appointments without blacking out or passing out. They can only do one service at a time now instead of multiple. So it's really taking a toll on my pocketbook. I can't pay my bills. I can't work like I want to, like I really want to. And it's left Gino with almost 100% financial responsibility for all of us. I'm completely financially dependent on him, and even he's having trouble taking care of us and paying the bills himself. Which puts major stress on all of us, which I don't need. And then we're constantly fighting it at each other's throats because of it, because we're so stressed about the situation. And then we got given a 30 days notice to vacate from our current home. And we found a new house and everything, and we have like people lined up to move us and everything, but nobody's helped me pack. And it's physically exhausting, just physically taxing on my body that just doesn't want to function right. And nobody in this house wants to help me. Nobody wants to help me pack or do anything in this house. So I'm trying to struggle through to do it all myself, and I just can't do it. I just can't do it. My body keeps trying to shut down on me when I try to do too much by myself. I've been asking friends and family for help packing and getting ready for this move for weeks now. And nobody wants to help. Nobody can help me. Nobody's helping me. Anytime I ask for help, I have all these people everywhere who keep saying, if you need anything, let me know. If you need this, if you need that, whatever. I've asked for help so many times. I've been denied it by everybody. Literally, the only thing that I've had help with is a few rides to chemo and a few people who showed up for my haircutting party, and that was it. I've had no help from anybody for anything since then. I've been going through this pretty much alone. And my kids don't understand how hard this is for me. I thought I had a big support group. I thought I had a really good big support group. And no one has been there for me, or at least that's how I feel. People keep sending me their love from across town, or, you know, saying things on Facebook or other social media, how they're so sorry that I'm going through this, and if I need anything, they're here, we're gonna beat this together, and then not a single one of them is there for me. And people don't realize what an emotional toll this is on someone. I get really, really depressed and really sad and really down at times. And then other times I'm fine, I'm happy, I'm upbeat, I'm fine. And then other times I'm just so angry, and I just want to yell at everybody and throw things, and I feel so bipolar, like so bipolar and so manic that I don't know how to control my emotions and my feelings. I can't control them anymore. I can't pack this whole house by myself, and I don't have help. And I don't know what to do. And Gino's working out of town now. So I'm stuck dealing with the kids and doing everything with the kids by myself. And I don't hardly get any help from Cordy with anything anymore. All I ever get is back talk and fighting, mouthing off, fit throwing, and just... I can't deal with it. I don't need it, and I can't deal with it. I'm just at my wit's end. And I'm only halfway through chemo. And not even halfway through all of my treatment and stuff. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't wish this on anybody. I hate chemo. I hate it. I hate it with a passion. And I honestly, because of the toll it's taking on me mentally, emotionally, and physically, I would honestly rather die than ever having to go through chemo again. I just don't know what else to do. Yesterday was emotional, but I was emotional and angry. I was emotional like this, but I was also really angry and yelling at people, and everything, every little thing was making me angry. And today I'm just emotional. I'm just ready to give up. I just don't have the strength to keep going, to keep fighting through this. It's so hard. I try to tell myself to just breathe. But it's not easy. This is so hard. I'm beginning to understand why people stop treatment and just let the disease take them. My ex-husband's grandpa, I think it was stomach cancer that he had, and he was going through chemo, and he only went through like a week or two, I guess. He only went through a few treatments of chemo before he finally just gave up and checked himself into hospice and then just waited for it to take his life. And I'm beginning to understand why someone would do that. I just feel like nobody cares. I feel like nobody's there for me. All these people that said they would be there for me aren't there for me. And the people that I live with, Gino and Courtney and Eli, like, I don't think they get it. I feel like they just don't get it. Like, they just don't care if I died today. Like, they just think I can just keep going and I can just keep doing this everything like I did before all by myself, but I can't. I just don't think I can be strong anymore. I don't know how much more of this I can do. I don't know how much more of this I can handle. This is very real. And I read a story the other day about some lady who faked having cancer and raised $55,000. Over $55,000 to help take care of her, to help pay her bills and stuff. First of all, I can't. It's just like with having a miscarriage or losing a child or a baby. Why would anybody joke about that or make fun of that? Or why would anybody pretend to have to deal with something like this? It makes me irate when people do that. And then she she said that she had stage 5 cancer. There's no such thing as stage 5 cancer. And that it was terminal. And the only thing she posted pictures of was her with no hair and an oxygen mask once in a while. And she raised over $55,000. I've never once been on an oxygen mask through this whole process. Yeah, I shaved my head because I've lost most of my hair, not all of it. But I can't even raise $1. I have a friend who set up a GoFundMe page to help me out financially because we're starting to struggle. And it's been up for days. It's been shared, liked, commented on, whatever, and not a single person has donated even a penny to help. But yet, everybody wants to help this woman who didn't even have cancer, who faked the whole thing and gave her $55,000, and I can't even get a penny to help my family. I have a friend who he wanted to raise $250 for an animal shelter to help animals, to help take care of the pets or whatever, which is a good cause. I'm not saying it's not. But he ended up raising hundreds of dollars for this pet shelter. And me, who's suffering through this, and my family is suffering through this financially, nobody is willing to even give me a fucking penny. I'm just angry right now because my body won't do what I want it to do, what I need it to do. Because I'm sick. And I hate this. I hate it. I feel so helpless. And I have no help from anyone anywhere. And I'm trying to get through this. And I'm trying to be strong. And I just don't know how much longer I can do it. I just don't. Yes, I have antidepressants. If I need to take them, I take them. But I can't take these because I'm home alone with these kids, and somebody has to be awake and alert enough to be able to help out or whatever if something happens. And I'm trying to get back in to start seeing my counselor again, but she's not in my network for insurance, so we're going through the process of trying to get her in network. I don't want to see anybody else because it took me years and years to find this counselor, and I saw her for a good 2.5 years straight, every week, sometimes multiple times a week. And I really, really like her. She really works for me. And I don't want to have to start the search over, so I'm going through the process of trying to get it back into her. But in the meantime, it's just hard. And I know that I'm not the only one that feels like this and that is going through this with cancer. But today, it's just one of those bad days that I'm dealing with this. But I felt that I needed to record this so I could get it all off my chest. So hopefully I can feel better. And I just needed to share real, raw emotion in the moment. And that's it. I'm gonna go blow my nose because this is driving me crazy.